So like the past couple of weeks I've been working on speaker design. So I'm trying to make a kit that you can assemble for about $40 or $50 maybe. Like 2-channel with an amplifier included. So pretty much the process, I've already picked out the driver. This is it right here, it's a 3.5-inch driver. So pretty much the process is you pick out the driver based on the parameters of that driver you design a box. And there's pretty much 2 things you have to consider, like the box volume and then the box dimensions, so width, height, and then depth. So this is kind of about the box volume I'm thinking of. It's the final box volume is going to be 12 inches by 8 inches by 5.5. That's 10.5 by 7.5 by 5.5 right there, so it's real close. But pretty much there's like 10 different factors you're trading off. If you change one, it changes another factor, and change that factor, changes another factor. So it's a real fine balance of all these different parameters like efficiency and frequency response and bass response. So this is kind of the best design I could come up with in the last 3 hours I've been working on it. So just out of curiosity, does that look like a good size for portable speakers? I mean, is that...
For portable?
Well, desktop maybe. It's like not necessarily portable.
Say, they look like really
portable,
good computer speakers.
Right, to be portable, you probably have to be able to fit them in your backpack, I'm thinking.
I bet.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, kind of the trade-off, if you get it in a small box, you get an artificial bass boost.
Yeah.
But then it makes your speakers kind of ring and they don't sound that great. Like the ideal box would just be a wall, and then you have your speaker and you have it playing on one side, and then the back is just completely open. But that's not really practical for portable speakers. So this,
a wall in my backpack. Right?
Yeah, this is kind of the ideal volume that I could come up with. So the other thing, the price break on the speakers, if you buy them in quantities of 2, which is what I did for the prototype, they're $20 a piece. If you buy them in quantities of 10 or above, so that'd be 5 people building a speaker project, it's $15 per speaker. And then if you buy them in quantities of 50 above, it goes all the way down to $10 per speaker.
Wow.
So if we get 25 people interested in this, we can most likely get the complete project, including speakers and an amplifier, under $50. So I think that's kind of the magic number.
That is really cheap.
That's awesome.
That's for
That's
stereo?
such a
Stereo,
good
and an
product,
amplifier too, yeah.
Wow.
So basically, just plug in your iPhone and you get.
Build your own
for
stereo system, or
Yeah.
for under $50. That's awesome, man.
Something like that. So the other thing.
How much would it cost to build in a preamp so I can hook it into my turntable?
Well, a preamp is basically the headphone amp we did last semester. That was $12.
Okay. That wouldn't be
So,
that bad.
Yeah.
I got a turntable at home that I think that hook it into.
Yeah, the speaker amp is actually going to cost a little more because there's more components required. It's a 2-stage instead of a 1-stage.
Phono preamp.
So just out of curiosity, if we get it down to $50, how many people would be interested? Is that everybody? Except LT.
Except me.
It's like, I'm down.
$50.
Yeah. Well, LT, don't participate.
If I could swing the money, I'd love to do it. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think we should also ask LT to participate in telling people in IEEE to do it.
Yeah, well, it's going to be like a 2-stage project. There's the amplifier, but then there's also the speaker cabinet. So
Yeah.
I'm going to probably do a forum one of these upcoming weeks on all the theory behind designing it. But there's a heck of a lot that goes into it. I'm reading like a 200-page book just on the subject, old Audio Engineering Society articles. Most of them were actually written in the 1960s. They figured it all out back then. But
You can get access to those articles.
if you're an AES member.
Yes. Join AES and join Steve building speakers. Is that all you, do you have any more?
No, that's about it.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming.